Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges that you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we have one goal here, and that is to help you be a better leader. So let's jump right into today's topic. So today's leadership lesson is from the Game of Thrones, and we're going to talk about perspectives today. So in the Game of Thrones, there's a lot of different armies, it seems, and each army naturally is fighting another army, and they all seem to think they know exactly what the other army is going to do. And throughout the entire series, they're always trying to get an advantage over the other army because they thought they knew each other, and they thought they knew the tactics that each other would use. But as it turns out, in most of the cases, things just didn't quite turn out exactly how they planned. I mean, in some cases, they were drastically the opposite of what they figured. Naturally, they assumed or they figured that they were going to win the battle, but, there can only be one winner. And when both sides think they're going to win, well, somebody's going to lose. And, leading is a lot like that because even though these two armies had different perspectives of the same exact battle, they tried to get inside the other one's strategic thinking to try to succeed in the battle. And leading is a lot like that because when we have a team that we are leading, we think we know a lot about each of those team members. And we think that we always know exactly what the team is capable of and their aspirations and where they want to take the team. And for the most part, we can assume that most team members want to be on board. However, just when you think you know them all very well, it never fails that somebody just throws you a curveball and almost knocks you over. Now, I've been in this situation where I thought I knew the people that I worked with backwards and forwards. I would go about trying to plan and give different jobs out to different people according to their strengths, their weaknesses, their personalities, their communication styles. I would take all of this into effect, or so I thought. And then all of a sudden I would find out that, man, I was way off with this person. And they had a whole lot more going on when you started peeling back that onion. Because if you think about us, we all have layers, just like the onion. And the deeper that we get, the more things we find out about each other. And you can only find out the deepest part of that onion when you really take the time and the effort to peel it back, to ask those questions, to have those difficult conversations sometimes. And the best way a leader can do that is by sharing their story, sharing what they're about and how they see different perspectives. And as a leader, we need to know our people. We need to open up. We need to get vulnerable with them. And in turn, eventually, they will begin to open up to us because it's almost a natural occurrence here. When people share with you and they can connect with what you're sharing, it's only natural for them to, start to warm up to you and start kind of peeling that onion back. And that's when the real magic can happen on your team. Because when your team all has that onion peeled back where everybody can see a lot about that person and know, man, that's when you can take your productivity to a whole different level. Hey, here at the CLC team, we work with fairly new leaders and aspiring leaders who are motivated to learn and develop their leadership skills and abilities, leaders who have growth mindsets and want to stretch their innovative sides, leaders who value people and want to lead and develop them to bring out the very best in their team members and themselves in every area of life. If that describes you, or if you know somebody that describes, we want to work with you or them. We offer a leadership community that is geared specifically to helping fairly new and aspiring leaders to set them up for success so that they can excel in their leadership career. This community has 3 live Zoom calls every month and a library of leadership video courses for you to watch whenever you want to. Let's face it, You are the future leaders of the world, and you need a place that you can trust to build your leadership skills. If you want more information or if you want to join our community, please visit currentleadershipcoaching.com/leadership. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.